I'm doing a review here. This is October 2018. This is the Saddlemen Adventure Touring seat on a 2017 GS. This is the heated model. This is after a month of going back and forth between Dennis Kirk and Saddlemen. Saddlemen had to rebuild the front seat because I received an original seat from Dennis Kirk with issues with the on-off switch. Okay, this is wired with a relay, and it's just been a month of going back and forth. So finally everything is on. So I want to share my experience with anyone considering this seat on this particular bike. What I'm trying to show you here is the high seat adjustment position, okay, and the gaps, okay. Significant gap between here, okay, the bottom of the tank and the front seat, and a gap here between the rear of the front seat and the back, okay. Don't know if this is a gap that is supposed to go down with the weight of the rider. I don't know, okay, but it feels and seems very unnatural. Also, unlike the stock seat, again, which is garbage, the Saddlemen seat, once installed, is very difficult to put on and take off, or at least I should say extremely difficult to take off once you put it on, okay. It feels unnatural, causes a considerable amount of maneuvering. You have to remove the rear seat first, and then the front seat pops off. The rear seat is the problem, getting that off without feeling like you're going to break the key or somehow break the mechanism holding the seat in place. So that's another issue. When I called Saddlemen to address the issue, they were very receptive. However, apparently I was the first customer to address any such concern as far as the gaps are concerned, okay. I don't know. To me, that seems like a considerable gap to be concerned with, considering all your electrical components are under the seat, the heating element are under the seat, and so on and so forth. So for a limitless riding experience, including wet weather, rain, heavy rain, which I have been in, riverbeds, whatever, okay, you don't want water getting in here, and you don't want water getting in between there at any point, okay. So again, comfort wise, I haven't been on a long enough of a ride to really tell. I've only ridden about 70 miles on this seat, which is not enough to really tell whether it's worth the $670 investment that you're going to pay, or $680 for this seat, which comes in a pair, two separate pieces, okay. Materials wise, yeah, you're going to notice hands down a more solid construction, a heavier duty material feel, and a better quality build than the stock seat, okay. All right, which, you know, it is a disgrace, okay, for this caliber of a motorcycle to undermine the what is to me most significant feature in terms of rideability and comfort. It's garbage, so you inevitably have to replace it, okay. But you got nothing to go on until you actually make a purchase and try one of these seats out to figure out which one is right for you. This is the only one that I've tried out, okay. I did an exhaustive search to try to look online to see, you know, who had reviews on what. The Wonderlic seat, which is about twice as much, at about nearly $1,400, over $700 for the front and the back. Ridiculous based on what I've seen reviews wise. Yeah, made in Germany, very premium quality, but I don't know whether the comfort is $1,400 worth or not, and I didn't bother to invest to find out, okay. So all roads led to Saddlemen. The jury is still out. They've acknowledged, like I said, they've acknowledged what I've addressed, and the fact that in the high seat position you're going to get a gap here, a considerable gap. It's almost a half an inch, okay. You can see straight down through there, okay. And then you have a considerable gap in the rear seat. In the low position, this gap closes, but it increases the gap between the back and the front seat. Okay, so you got to pick your poison. So anyway, October 2018 Saddlemen seat review. I don't know what else to say. Have a good day.